Hey everyone, welcome to the course. In this section, I'm going to teach you about different methods of opening a command prompt interface or command line interface known as CLI. In Linux, this same thing is being called Linux terminal, where in Windows we call this command line interface or command prompt. Okay, let's talk about how to open a CMD. There are multiple ways to open a command prompt, but I'm going to teach you three different methods to open a command prompt. First one is quite easy. All you have to go to your search menu bar and simply write CMD, which is a shortcut for command prompt. And here we have our command prompt interface. The second method is even easier, which is simply press Window plus R key on your keyboard, and here you will have a run pop-up and simply write CMD and press enter, and here will you have your command prompt interface. Third method is simply go to your file explorer, and here you can see a search menu bar, and simply write CMD here and press enter, and this is your command prompt interface. Basically, there are some special access for command prompt. First one is simply open a command prompt interface, which we have done. And the second one is opening a command prompt interface with an administrative rights. What is the benefits of administrative rights? Basically, there are some commands which need some special access to access the operating system important files. So if you open a command prompt, simply go write command prompt, then it will not give you that special, it will deny your request. So if you want a special access, simply go to your search menu bar and write CMD, and here you can see a run as administrator, or simply right click on it and run as administrator, and it will ask for your permission that if you want to allow to make change to your devices, simply say yes. And now we have our special access. How can we know that we have a special? As you can see, there is system32 written in it. System32 is basically the Windows files, the Windows most important files. If you want to make change in system32 and Windows file, simply open it. Simply open command prompt with administrative rights. So what is system32? Let me give you an example for it. Simply go to the file explorer and go to your local disk C, and in local disk C go to your folder Windows and double click on it, it will open, and here you can see a system32. And now I know that you won't be able to understand what all these folders are, and we don't have to understand what is all this, but all I want to say that this is the most important files of Windows. And if you open command prompt interface without administrative right, it will won't give you an access to this file in command line interface. Okay, now let me give a simple overview of command line interface and its property. So simply right click on it, and here you can see a properties option, click on it. Now it will give you some features to change your font size, layout, colors and terminal. So right now my cursor size is medium. I think I should go for the large size. And the second thing is font, where I can change my font and font style. Now it is 20. I think 20 is perfectly fine. Now this is a layout. It is basically the window size and position and screen buffer size. So this is color. Here you can have a more stylish look for your interface. Right now it is in black color. Let's, for a testing purpose, we're going to use blue, and click OK and enter and simply write CLS. CLS is a simply clear command which I will teach you in the upcoming lectures, and simply write enter. Ta-da! This is our command interface with a blue background. But I think I don't like this, so let's go to the properties and make it the black and press enter and CLS. We have our command line interface in our default setting. Okay, if you want to change the screen size, simply press F11 in your keyboard and you have your full screen mode. And if you want to make it smaller, simply press F11 again. You will have your interface in default size. Okay, so as you can see, there's written something system32 Windows and C. Basically, this all represent the system32 represent a folder or directory which is in basically Windows folder slash directory. Basically, folder and directory is the same thing. A folder is something which can contain some files and some other folders in it. It can be empty folder or it can be a folder with more folders in it. So don't confuse folder and directory, it's the same thing. So this is Windows folder, and in Windows folder which is in basically local disk C. So let me give you an example for it so that you can guys understand this concept, which is go to the file explorer, and here we'll have your local disk C. Right now I'm in local disk C, and you can see this is local disk C and this is C. Now let's go to Windows folder. Now I'm in Windows folder and right in Windows, and in Windows folder I am in system32, which is this basically, this, and this is system2. So basically this show you the directories location.